from ESPN.
What song are you humming, Joe?
Sorry.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm just curious. I mean, maybe the humming answers my question, but how does a defensive, we all know you could score, but how does a defensive performance like that leave you feeling?
Yeah, obviously we feel pretty good just after two, I felt like super sound efforts where we executed the game plan. We were sacrificing for one another, especially on the defensive end. It seemed like we were closing a lot of the gaps, and just the level of intensity and attention to detail, especially on the defensive end, probably some of the best, possessions, quarters that we've had all season.
Thank you.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? I'm wondering if as the competition gets stronger, as you go deeper into the playoffs, if you look at some of these teams that you're playing as kind of a barometer or a measuring stick for where you guys are, and to beat them by, I think it's 39 tonight, just how do you guys feel after a win like this?
We obviously feel good, but at the same time, we know that, there's still a lot of basketball to be played. Now the whole mindset is not to be complacent or relax. It's to have the same level of focus and preparation going into game 3. It's going to be a tough environment in Milwaukee. We know that they are definitely going to play a lot better than they did these last 2 games here in Brooklyn. And, our attention to detail, our focus, all of that has to remain the same going into game 3.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
Joe, how do you guys explain the elevation of defensive effort? Is it scheme? Is it just effort? Or what are you guys doing to play such improved defense compared to the regular season?
I think a lot of it is effort, just a level of continuity where I think as the season has gone on, we've improved on the defensive end, and that's just just the ability to play off of one another. We've always kind of been able to do that offensively just because of the level of talent we have, but defense is, it takes time to get familiar with one another and piece it together where, you're playing so in sync that you're covering for each other. And, that combined with the fact that, high level of intensity, high level of preparation, and you have defensive efforts like tonight.
Tom Dowd with BrooklynNets.com.
Hey, Joe, this was the historic offense during the regular season, and it feels like you guys have somehow kicked it up another level. What have you seen from you guys being able to even find another gear there?
I think, honestly, a lot of the defensive possessions turn into really good offensive possessions. When we were able to get a stop and get out in transition, we're efficient when we're in the half court, but we're even more efficient when we're able to get out in transition.
Surat Sohi with The Ringer.
Hey, Joe. I was just wondering, what your thoughts are on why it is that you guys seem to hum along on offense pretty much no matter who it is that's playing.
I think we just have so many talented players on the offensive end, and we fit well together, the pieces that are out there. You take away one option, we just have a lot of counters, whatever, schematics you might be thrown at you. You just have a lot of capable players that play with a lot of confidence.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, Joe. I'm curious specifically as it regards to Bruce and Blake. I mean, how contagious is it the way they have played defense? What have they contributed on that end of the court?
Yeah, they've been awesome. I think, just level of intensity, no matter who Bruce or BG is guarding, they're doing all the little stuff where, you have consistent ball pressure, you have a level of physicality, and, any sort of 50-50 ball, it seems like Blake is getting on it. Guys are sacrificing their body, and just, the level of communication, whatever it might be, those guys are just, the constant sort of, quarterback on that defensive end. And, a night like tonight is no different.
Thanks so much, Joe. We appreciate it.
Thank you.